Have you ever wanted to be confident in the kitchen and learn shortcuts? Well, that's what we're going to talk about today, and how to make oat flour. Yes, this is one of the most simplest things, and yet if you don't understand cooking or how to work your way around the kitchen, you may not understand how easy this is. So today we're going to learn how to make oat flour, and then I'm going to share with you a couple ways of using oat flour in your recipes in your just daily life. Okay, let's get started. So this is my Vitamix blender. Vitamix comes with two pitchers. One is for liquid and one is for dry. So this is my dry canister. I'm just going to add, that's a third a cup. I'm going to add another third a cup of just regular rolled oats, old-fashioned oats. You could actually do it with even oat berries. Actually, those can actually be milled in one of your grain mills. But if you don't have a grain mill, just realize you can always do it in a blender. Or if you have a food processor, that will work as well. So I just put in a couple 1/3 cups of oatmeal. I'm going to turn it on and turn it all the way up. Now right there, you have semi-ground oat flour. And what we have is just we have some oats that are still in there. So we still have some good chewy particles, and we also have some flour. So that would be semi-ground oat flour. Now if I put it on a little bit longer, just do it again. I now have perfect oat flour. Do you see how fast and simple that is? Then you want to just store it in just a trusty, very sealed container. So I would just pour it in there. I could just go ahead and do enough to fill this entire container. Then I would just add me a scoop in my container to dish it out whenever I need it. And I am good to go. Now, what would you use this for? Everything. You could add this to muffins, to pancakes. In fact, at one of our conferences, one of our speakers, Joyce Rogers from Memphis, Tennessee, she says, people always wonder what is the secret ingredient to her bread? And sometimes she tells them, sometimes she doesn't, because that's just how we are. And she says what it is 1 cup of oat flour. Yeah, not the rolled oats where it's kind of chunky and chewy. It's the flour. Oat flour just tends to lighten foods up. Now, this is extremely healthy for your digestive system. So just adding a tablespoon of this to your smoothies would be a really smart idea. Now, what I'm getting ready to make here is some homemade ice cream without an ice cream maker. And that's what we're going to use our oat flour for. So you might want to catch that video next. Here's a link to it right up here. We're going to be making peach homemade ice cream without an ice cream maker. So this is some really fun ways to just add oat flour to anything you're baking, anything you're making, pancakes, breads, muffins, all of that. You could even use this for making gravy. Lots of different ways, because oats have a lot of good nutritional value to them, and that's going to make you healthier. So I hope this has really helped you to be more confident. It's like, wow, that was super, that was super fast, super simple. You could do this in no time flat. And you will be confident in the kitchen and confident with your health and overall understand how much God loves you. So I hope you've been following us on this YouTube channel. I hope you give us a thumbs up saying, hey, I like that video. And share it with your friends, because when you share it, it helps us spread the message. And then subscribe down below and ring the bell next to it, and you'll be notified every time we create a new video and post it. And we're posting here almost every day. And this is to add value to your life. That's what it's all about. It's all about you. And so don't forget our Facebook page, The Biblical Nutritionist, our website, thebiblicalnutritionist.com. So many blogs and recipes. You just may stay there and read all day. I'm Annette Reeder, the Biblical Nutritionist. Thank you for joining me. And if you have a question, or if you have a food you'd like me to teach you about, be sure and leave it in the comments down below. And let's do that next.